Whoa, love, 'cause you wouldn't lie to me. There I go again, so easily. Whoa, 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 love. Again, like, if I had all that kind of, like, if I had studio and everything, it was like, I had a name, they knew me, I knew my, where I could, my strengths, I knew my spots, like with Timberlake, or anything, any kind of band, I mean, even, anything. Having our coffee here. We got decaf today. I don't know, Sunday Girl didn't really say anything, and I just didn't feel like, I mean, it's one of those days. Like, I'm gonna have my water. I'm choking on the coffee. Yeah, it kind of didn't go down the right pipe there. I don't want to like cough. Cause I don't believe in that. I hate that. I hate I mean, it's like an embarrassing, you know. I mean, when people won't take it serious, I guess CNN has some kind of thing on there where if you drink tea, if you drink too much tea and smoke or something like that, you get esophagus, whatever, some kind of cancer, your throat, esophagus. Yeah, I guess I know some science. I took a science course. All right, but this is coffee. It's fear, like all this kind of stuff. All right, something's gonna kill you anyway. So if you're gonna go around and think about it, I mean, they're always having recalls on so many things. I mean, with all this kind of chaos, I mean, wouldn't you want like certain things to be on the up and up? I mean, I don't know how that went out of style. Or what do we still have on here? I didn't I had the CDs somewhere here, but I want to change. All right, we're at the green light here. It's good. All right, did I take the CD out? Oh, it went back in. But everything, I mean, and then then the people with pot, they're like, I don't smoke pot. God strike me dead. I swear, oh, we got something on here, but I swear to it, I do not, I'd put that on anything, anything at all. I just don't need it. I don't want it, I mean, I think it's okay occasionally if you if you're really going through something really tough, really bad. Because I think the last time I did it was when I was like 27 years old. It was something really happened. There was so much stuff happened that year. It was like my best friend, that I knew since I was 12. He just all of a sudden so I'm dating this girl at the time. And he's like, how come you were avoiding me? Okay, and then I ended up breaking up with the girl at the time. And then he's like, he came, he took me out and everything. And he's like, how come you're not acknowledging me? You're not acknowledging me. I'm out here, I mean, And here's a guy I'm so loyal to, there's so many freaking things for him, And then he just that just up and leaves, just I'm never talking to you again, cause one night I was out and I was just I had a lot going on, a lot going on. And it was tough, We all have that, sometimes we have these tough times in our lives, And so, I went to my one cousin's house and, after work. And, I tried it out, because I used to do it in high school. I did it in high school. And I just stopped. I didn't need it. Did it for a year and a half, in high school. I used to keep the joints in my hi-hats, as a drummer. And, well, I got to be 18 and stuff. I mean, I didn't need it. I mean, I was just I had the white sports coats, put a little bit of blonde in my hair, I felt like Rod Stewart. What do I need this shit for? But you know, I just remember that time when I tried it. I mean, it helped. It kind of helped, like, you know, listen to Led Zeppelin with my cousin and everything, and I'd bring food there after work, like, you know. I mean, people just like walk out, like they abandon you, like, you know. It is crazy. This world, it's just crazy. And you know, then come like later in my life, you know, like when I started Facebook, everyone abandoned me, like, you know, my cousins, you know, friends I grew up with, like, you know, abandoned me and all that kind of stuff. Yes, it'd be a good, but you know, you just, what am I gonna do? Like smoke a joint, and then, I mean, what's gonna change? You know, it's nothing's gonna change. I mean, all this fear and everything, like, you know, that's all it is. Fear. Putting fear. To put the news on. Fear. You know, everybody like sticks with certain amount of people. Like, you know, isolate. Fear. You know, it's brave. It takes bravery, you know, to just like stand up, like, you know, and just have something, like, you know, believe in something. That's why I was just like pointing out there's so many different things, like, you know, to believe in. Everyone believes in something. You know, something, believe in justice. They believe, you know, it's going to be right. You know, there's going to be an answer here. And my belief system comes from, like, you know, from the things, you know, experience, the things that have occurred. And like I said, like in the one video, I said, you know, till the cows come home, I could talk philosophy, I could talk about all the stuff and everything, but what good is it? Like, people look at you, like I said, they give it that look, you know. It's like, you know, we're down here, you know, where are you? Like, you know, I'm here, I gotta go to work, I gotta do this, you know. Nobody's handing it to me, no one's giving me this, no one's giving me that, you know. I gotta better myself, I gotta move up, you know, upgrade, stuff like that. And then, you know, then we have, you know, our news, like, you know, we have the Adam Schiff. It reminds me of, it was a movie, The Jerk with Steve Martin. I don't know, like the Octagram. And I was going to put something up there yesterday, but I chose onion and garlic, but I took the onion and garlic off. There was something. I did an Octagram thing. I had this flannel shirt on. But he just looks like that, you know, like the lawyer, like, you know, or no, it wasn't a lawyer. The lawyer, they end up suing Steve Martin, but the one guy in the commercial, he was like, because he drove off a cliff. He's like, I had the glasses on, and oh, it was a director. Yeah, it was a director. He was a director. He goes, and because of something, he said, I missed the thing. Think about the complications, rather than too deep. All the complications. Alright, the Timberlake, who we got on here? Ooh, I Want Candy, I think. Maybe not. Burn! I'll leave you. Tell me why the road ends.
Awake.
Thank you. Look, lots of folks listening, John.
And what I love about that caller is she was very aware of the problems in the culture. She wasn't overlooking them, and she wasn't Pollyannish about that. But she's just like, okay, that's going on, but that's just not my life. I'm about this. You know, I'm about the things that I do that are going to make my life better. And I'm not going to stew over the bad behavior of others or the the things I like out there, that I see out there that I can't fix.
Blair in Sedona. Blair is not over 85, that's for sure. Go ahead, Blair.
Yeah, right, George. I have a 87-year-old widower friend who is going to Egypt later this month with William Henry.
Oh, perfect.
After he kicked his Oxycontin habit, after taking a fall 6 years ago after his beloved wife died, he took a fall and he had that problem, but he cured himself.
Good for
But
him.
he is busy. I go swimming with him, John and George. He's 87 years old. He's swimming in the pool. He's inspiring me what to do in my 20 years in the future.